Welcome to TOMRA. Nice that you are with us today. Just like our visitor, you have already registered and received your visitor's badge. The first step is done. However, before you are allowed to go any further into the facility, there are a few things to note. Smoking is only permitted in the designated areas, and drugs or alcohol are not permitted. And please refrain from violence and insults while with us. To avoid any contamination, open food and drinks are also prohibited in our production areas. However, you are welcome to help yourselves in the break rooms or canteen. Just do us a favor and follow our recycling guidelines afterwards. We wouldn't be TOMRA if we weren't committed to a better and more sustainable world here, too. Moving on to your safety gear today. Safety shoes and high-visibility jacket are mandatory in our production areas. We would provide you with further protective equipment if required. Please also fasten loose scarves, ties, and hair. Oh, looking good! Now, you can take one last selfie to tell everyone you're visiting the coolest and most sustainable tech company. From now on, photos and videos are no longer allowed. Now, we're already in the facility. Please never walk here alone, but only when accompanied by a TOMRA employee. Watch out for passing vehicles, cranes, or forklifts. Always remember, if they are loaded, the drivers may not see you. Next, we'll get to our TOMRA machines. Cool, right? Hey, don't touch anything. You heard it many times, and the same important rule applies here. Look only. Don't touch. So please don't push any buttons at all. Reach into the machines, touch any materials or samples. Never touch the belts, and don't ever touch sorting material without hand protection, as it might be dangerous. Your safety goggles protect you from small parts possibly flying out of the machine. But it's at least as important that you never look directly into a light or laser source. And you should also be aware of X-rays. You can tell that a machine is in operation by visual signals, such as flashing lights. Now you know all the basic rules for moving safely through our facility. However, if an emergency does occur, please observe the following emergency points. Pay attention to alarms and announcements. Our experts will also get you to safety in the event of an emergency. For injuries of any kind, please use our first aid kits and eye wash bottles. If something seems strange or something has happened to you, report it directly to a TOMRA employee. In case of an emergency, please call the emergency number as soon as possible. Escape routes and emergency exits are clearly marked. Your escort will also point them out in case of emergency. This way, you will always find the quickest way to safety. Once outside, please go to our assembly points. They will ensure that we can take the best possible care of you even after an emergency. Now you are prepared for any eventuality and know what to do. After your visit with us, feel free to use one of our wash stations, sign out again, and turn in your visitor badge. If you have any questions, feel free to contact our team. Our friendly staff is here to help you in any situation.